From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Cascade Paint and Supply is Reading's oldest family-owned paint store, established in 1953. We are the largest Dunn Edwards dealer in the nation, and most of our products are made in the U.S. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff are ready to answer your questions and help you today.
Good afternoon, everyone. I want to remind you that the 6 o'clock in the morning update and live Coffee with Kruger is when I do the most extensive fire weather coverage. And really just on the fires themselves. Typically what happens is, as you know, the fires are a moving target. So the information changes throughout the day. So by the time you're watching this recording, there's a very good chance that the acreage may have changed or the containment number may have changed, and it's just useless information. So if you're not watching the 6 o'clock in the morning update, or you're not watching Coffee with Kruger, I highly recommend through the day, you go to weathernorcal.com, click right here where it says fire danger, and you'll get all of the information that you need. I've taken a lot of the information that you need into one convenient location right here at weathernorcal.com on the fire page, and that'll get you everything you need. Check it out. Hey, check this out too. Comet, I'm just going to say Comet Atlas because I don't even want to attempt to say that name there. I'd have to try to figure out how to do that. But I want to thank Kevin for sending this. He sent this from last night just after sunset. Here you can see Blue Lake right here. You can see the lights from Eureka. And we've got, of course, the sunset right there. Just a beautiful shot of the comet right there. Now, for those of you that are thinking, did I miss it? Well, you did last night, but there still is going to be an opportunity over the coming weeks, actually. Look to the western sky just shortly after sunset. Now, it can be seen with the naked eye, but it will be more spectacular if you have binoculars, and better yet, if you have a telescope. Also, it will be getting dimmer and higher over the horizon in the days to come as we approach Halloween. So the sooner you check it out, the better. Now, keep in mind, too, this is a very rare event. The next time this will pass the Earth will be 80,000 years from now. I don't know about you, but I don't think I'm going to be around at that point. Hey, by the way, if you want to share in your photos, maybe you pick one up again here tonight, you can do it from the free Weather NorCal app, from your iPhone to your Android. Just put the date that you took the picture so we have an idea, because I'd like to eventually, once it's gone, to kind of go through all of your photos and kind of see it progress over time. Should be absolutely spectacular. So again, share those from the free Weather NorCal app. You'll also probably, if you share it from the app, there's a good chance you'll see it on the morning update, really updates throughout the day, on Coffee with Kruger as well, and on social media. All right, let's get to your weather headlines. Dry and warm to start the week, cooler with showers by midweek, elevated fire weather risk for Thursday, Friday, even Saturday, with a roller coaster ride with those temperatures continuing. Here's your neighborhood forecast at a glance. Yeah, hazy and smoky for the valley, unfortunately, even through the afternoon. Temperatures upper 70s over Siskiyou, Modoc County, the eastern mountains also in the upper 70s. So let's take a look at that smoke forecast. So by 6 o'clock this evening, we're starting to see those winds shift more from the south. That will start to scour out the smoke, but there still will be some haze and still probably some smoke here for Red Bluff northward. Of course, to the east as well, out towards Bernie, Shingletown, getting in on some of that as well. Shingletown, yeah, Shingletown is actually more right here, but you get the idea. That's what I'm talking about. Then, of course, you got out towards eastern Siskiyou, northwestern portions of Modoc County. Seeing the potential for some of that. Now, by tonight, by tomorrow morning, you see how the valley is finally clearing out. Still some haze to the east of the valley. Most of the smoke, those around the vicinity of the fire. And then Tuesday afternoon, with those southerly flow of winds, most of the smoke will be in Modoc County, unfortunately, and a little bit down towards southeastern Siskiyou County as well. But again, we're finally starting to kind of clear things out, at least for now, for tomorrow in the valley. The winds, you know, they're not going to be that strong this afternoon or your Tuesday afternoon, although what we're starting to see happen over the next few days with the approaching storm system, we're going to begin to see the winds begin to pick up here for Tuesday, Wednesday, but will be strongest by Thursday, Friday, and possibly even into your Saturday as well. Humidity levels are another thing we need to take a look at here. They're actually not bad, around 15 to 20% in the valley. But what we're starting to see happen is the temperatures drop, humidity levels are going back up, probably somewhere in the mid to even upper 20% range here for the valley. And for Wednesday, we're looking at those humidity levels around the teens to even around 30%. So again, those cooler temperatures really helping, but as the winds pick up, especially Thursday, Friday, well, there is a fire weather watch for the valley and the surrounding foothills for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So just be aware of that as those winds begin to pick up. Big area of low pressure spinning over the Gulf of Alaska. That is eventually going to have an impact on our weather over the coming days. Now, looking at Futurecast, as we go into your Tuesday morning, just some of the fog developing here. Now, around the afternoon, evening, we see a very weak line of showers pass through. This could bring some showers, light showers for Del Norte, western Siskiyou County, even parts of central and northern Humboldt County. But look what happens as it pushes to the east. Here's the main line. We may see some showers along that line from basically southern Oregon all the way down to as far south as parts of Tehama County. But that's tomorrow night at 11 o'clock. That line then pushes to the east, it gets a little bit stronger, and we're able to squeeze out a little bit more moisture, possibly around Alturas and parts of Lassen County. That's 3 a.m. on Wednesday. By 8 a.m. Wednesday, that will have pushed off to the east and fairly dry conditions. However, there's still some cool and unstable air that will be in place that could bring a chance for a few showers in some spots Wednesday, but as you see there, there's not much going on. And in fact, we take you through Wednesday 5 p.m., most of any accumulating rain will be in the higher elevations and along the coast. But as you can see here, nothing all that significant, but still dry in the valley. Let's take a look at Futurecast. In the extended outlook here, next Thursday, we're seeing snow in the mountains, mainly above 7,000 feet, but we're seeing that potential. But look where most of it is, in the mountains, not much going on in the valley. Now, the area of low pressure responsible for that is going to take what's called an inside slider path. That is, it comes from the northeast, makes its way down to the northwest, works its way down to the south and east. That is going to set us up for some strong northerly winds. Thursday, as you see here on Friday, that'll extend into Saturday. Then by Sunday, that area of low pressure moves off to the north and east. Winds die down. That opens up the gate again for maybe a chance for some weak disturbances to pass through Monday, Tuesday, maybe Wednesday of next week. We've got this area of low pressure that may take shape. We're talking now, at this point, what we're looking at right here is a week from tomorrow. So most likely this will not be the exact scenario that we're looking at here, but really one of the things to take from all of this is the fact that we are starting to see things turn in the direction that we typically see this time of the year. We start to see better chances for rain. We start to see those cooler temperatures, and even the winds begin to pick up as well. So that's something that at least is a good sign that we are seeing that rain in the forecast. But again, keep in mind, most of it will be in the higher elevations. I don't anticipate much in the way of rain, if any, quite honestly, through next Tuesday. All right, so here's your forecast for today. You've got the hazy and smoky conditions. Now, I think the best chances for haze and smoke will be Red Bluff northward. Don't be surprised if some of that haze does make its way as far south as Corning, Willows, Chico, Oroville. Could happen, but most of it will be to the north. We're also seeing haze to the east of that. Fall River Mills, Bernie, Shingletown, Manton, maybe even Paradise. To the east of that, most likely haze and smoke free. There could be some of that making its way into eastern Siskiyou County and western Modoc County as well. Otherwise, sunny skies elsewhere with the exception of the coast. Still seeing some clearing though later this afternoon. All right, let's take a look at your 7-day outlook. I may be taking this out of the forecast as you're watching this 6 o'clock in the evening update, because I just don't feel very confident that the valley will see any rain at all for Wednesday or Thursday. You saw that weak line pass through the valley late Tuesday night, early Wednesday morning, but otherwise that's going to probably be the extent of it. I think the bigger story will be much cooler temperatures Wednesday, Thursday before they start to kind of ramp back up again for Friday into Saturday. There's your North Coast neighborhood forecast, not to mention inland and for Trinity County. Again, probably taking it out of the forecast here for these areas and maybe even the coast. It's going to be kind of an overnight type of event and it won't amount to much. There you can see your Siskiyou County, Modoc, and also your Eastern Mountains neighborhood forecast. Much cooler weather by Wednesday, Thursday, warming back up as we go into the weekend. That's your afternoon update. I'll be back at 6 o'clock this evening for more.
At Wind River Resort and Casino, we like to celebrate life's little moments. Oh, and the big ones too, because around here, when you're completely in the moment, that's when the magic happens. Come in and find your moment at Wind River Resort and Casino.